Fundamental of Zoroastrian Faith, Part 5. Zoroastrianism is not entirely uniform in theological and philosophical thought, especially with historical and modern influences having a significant impact on individual and local beliefs, practices, values, vocabulary, sometimes merging with the tradition and in other cases displacing it. The ultimate purpose in the life of a practicing Zoroastrian is to become an Ashawan, the master of Asha, and to bring happiness into the world, which contributes the cosmic battle against evil. The core teachings of Zoroastrianism include: number 1, following threefold path of Asha, Humata, Huksta, Huvarshata, good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. Practicing charity to keep one's soul aligned with Asha and thus with spreading happiness, one must have charity. Number 3, the spiritual equality and duty of men and women alike. Number 4, being good to the sake of goodness and without hope of reward, as provided in Asham Vahu. Let's talk about the Zoroastrian practices. Well, the 8th century Tang dynasty of the Chinese clay figure of Sogdan man wearing a distinctive cap and face veil, possibly a camel rider or even a Zoroastrian priest engaging in a ritual at a fire temple, since face veils were used to avoid contaminating the holy fire with breath or saliva. And well, we've taken it from the museum source. The religion states that active and ethical participation in life through good deeds form them good thoughts and good words is necessary to ensure happiness and to keep chaos at bay. This active participation is a central element in Zoroaster's concept of free will, and Zoroastrianism as such rejects extreme forms of asceticism, monasticism, but historically has allowed for moderate expressions of these concepts. In Zoroastrian tradition, life is a temporary state in which a mortal is expected to actively participate in the continuing battle between Asha and Daruj. Prior to its incarnation at the birth of the child, the urban soul of an individual is still united with its Faravashi, personal higher spirit, which has existed since Ahura Mazda created the universe. Prior to the splitting of the Urvan, the Fravashi participates in the maintenance of creation led by Ahura Mazda. During the life of a given individual, the Faravashi acts as a source inspiration to perform good action and as a spiritual protector. The Fravashis of ancestors' cultural, spiritual, and heroic associated with illustrious bloodlines, Illustrial bloodlines are venerated and can be called upon to aid the living. On the first day after death, the Uravan is reunited with its Fravashi, whereupon the experiences of life in the material world are collected for use in the continuing battle for good in the spiritual world. From the most part, Zoroastrianism does not have a notion of reincarnation